Hey, what's up? I'm Rakima. Welcome to Detailed Dream, where the primary focus is to expose you to the expansive world of luxury goods for yourself and your home. So, I've been burning a few candles from the brand Guy Fawkes over the past couple of weeks or so, and I have to say, these are some really good candles, and I will have to go as far as putting them on my list for best brands with candles under that $30 mark. I like to call it affordable luxury. Guy Fawkes is based here in California, where the founders Liam and Grant wanted to provide fragrances and candles with that same enjoyable quality you get with higher end brands without having to pay that high price tag. Don't get me wrong, I'm someone who loves my ultra high-end home fragrances in the collection. It's my comfort spot I enjoy most, sort of like a vintage wine. But I don't burn them on a daily basis. And that's where Guy Fawkes comes in with the focus of providing just an all-around good candle you can burn daily. This brand is based off of three core principles: premium quality, affordability, and convenience, which really shows in the different candles and cologne scents they offer. But what makes the scent so good? What makes them different from other brands? Well, for one, the use of coconut wax is what initially got my attention. I don't have too many candles in the collection that has this wax type, so it was a warm welcome for Guy Fawkes, pun intended. Now, my experience with coconut wax has always been good, clean, slow burns. It's one of the only wax types where most people seem to not have an issue with, which puts it pretty high on the sustainability list. Guy Fawkes also donates to local charities, which personally for me, I find that to be a huge plus. The names they chose for their candles is a very nice touch as well. The naming they chose for all of their fragrances are personal to them. It feels as if you are really receiving something personal from the Guy Fawkes brand. Fun fact, the colognes are named after the friends of the co-founders like Tyler, Preston, Michael, and Hefe, also known as Jeff, which is my favorite I'm enjoying right now. They sent me a sample set of their colognes and I instantly gravitated towards the Hefe scent. It's not overpowering and I found that it stays on my skin for a good amount of time. I would say about 5 hours easy depending on the usage. The word Hefe does translate to boss, and it really does make me want to go pull a suit out of my closet and walk around with it on for no reason. It's such a beautiful scent that unfolds on the dry down with a citrus aquatic aroma. Imagine lounging in a resort in Bora Bora, surrounded by the deep vast blue ocean while you eat fresh mandarins, with just a slight hint of the sweet smell of jasmine in the air that briskly blows by you. The Hefe scent is exactly that. I guess it's one of their best sellers for a reason. Once I run out of the sample size, I am definitely adding the full size bottle to my fragrance collection. I just have to have it. And the naming of their candles are just as unique, being named after the favorite places of the founders. Again, these are places that are personal to Guy Fawkes. There is one candle they sent over that caught me by surprise. I will cover that candle in a moment. With their candles, they do give you the option of either a black or white vessel. I find that to be a nice option, especially for the person who is concerned about a candle vessel fitting in with their home decor. And the lids has this rubber silicone-like material that makes a great seal, and you won't have to worry about dust. Let's start with my favorite out of the three, and it's also their bestseller. PCH is based on the insanely beautiful long stretch of road known as the Pacific Coast Highway in California. I haven't experienced it yet, but I will eventually make my way there because I love a good drive and I've heard nothing but amazing things about the Pacific Coast Highway. Right off the bat, when I first put my nose to this candle, the first immediate thought was cologne. This is a scent that leans really heavy towards the masculine side, and it's not overpowering in any way. In fact, it's very subtle and will flow beautifully in a medium-sized room. This is perfect for a small to medium-sized living room or bedroom. It smells like a nice, warm evening while you're taking a drive in a convertible with no worries or stress whatsoever. The scent notes are composed of everything that you'll need to make a good masculine scent. In the top notes, there's crushed pineapple, which blends nicely with Mexican lime, coriander, and sage. The top notes are bright, but it's mixed nicely with the mid notes of lavender, orris, and violet leaves. The base note is what brings this scent together with oak moss, nice musk, white amber, and cedarwood. My first thoughts when I seen crushed pineapple was that this was going to be a fruity gourmand scent, but it really blends nicely with the lavender and musk. Very masculine, but not dark masculine. This is definitely a winner and deserves to be their bestseller. So if you're into masculine scents, or you've been looking for a candle that smells exactly like cologne, I would highly recommend PCH. Now we get to the candle that took me by surprise. This one is called Soho, which I myself gravitated towards after living in New York for a number of years, so of course it tugs at the heartstrings. Soho is one of those places that cannot be duplicated, and it has a mind of its own and has everything you're looking for. At least for me it did. That's pretty much all of New York actually. Now, I'm not entirely sure how they did it, but this candle smells very similar to a scent by one of my all-time favorite candle brands, Le Labo, the Santal 26 scent. And when I say similar, it's pretty spot on, except for the vanilla, and it's a little more musky than Santal 26. I do want to point out that Santal 26 is composed of a soy wax and is stronger than what you'll get from Guy Fawkes, so do not pick this up expecting it to perform the same. We all know Le Labo is one of the higher end brands that demands a higher price tag, but it has the performance to back it up. But to get a candle that is similar in scent and costs less than $30 is quite a steal in my opinion. I guess you can call this a dupe of the Santal 26 scent. It's really good. The Soho candle has a beautiful unfolding scent. Even though it's classified as a masculine scent, it's not that cologne scent you will get as with the PCH candle. The top notes feature some good bergamot and lavender, and the mid notes is where you'll find some really nice florals like lily, violet, and neroli. Tea leaf and vetiver is also found in the mid notes. The true focus of the scent is in the base with notes of dark amber, sandalwood, leather, and musk. This is perfect for a medium-sized living room or bedroom, and it's light enough to keep by an entryway as well. This is a pretty notable scent for the Guy Fawkes candle lineup, very warming and inviting. The name Del Mar is the perfect description of this candle. It translates to of the sea and is based on the beach town of Del Mar in San Diego. I had the pleasure of visiting this beach not too long ago, and it's as beautiful as you see in the pictures. Think of this candle as having a beachfront home or a penthouse in Miami full of white furniture no one can sit on. That is exactly what this smells like. Or you may already have your beachfront home or a Miami penthouse and you're just looking for something that complements that space. It's only right that you get this in the white vessel. The white colored vessel just makes the scent stand out even more. This is an aquatic scent that's packed full of fresh, bright notes. Coconut is the prominent note and is featured in the top along with pomelo, sea spray, and some lemon zest. The mid notes have notes of orange blossom, gardenia, jasmine, rhubarb, and fig. The base complements this scent nicely with cedarwood, blonde woods, white amber, tonka bean, and musk. I told you this was packed full of notes, and they're all mixed well to provide something with a fresh, aquatic aroma. The coconut is quite strong, so you really have to enjoy it to get the most out of the Del Mar candle. And this can pretty much be placed anywhere in a home, from the living room to the kitchen. These candles all perform pretty much the same in terms of getting the best hot throw in medium-sized rooms. For the larger sized rooms, I would recommend getting 2 for a better burning experience. I found the cold throw between all 3 to be very similar as well. It's very light, so I just keep the lid on until I'm ready to use them. Another nice touch to these candles is with the label. There's a pinned location picture that corresponds to the name of the candle. Like with Soho, you can see a pinned location on the Soho candle, and the same with Del Mar and PCH. Guy Fawkes really has some unique colognes and candles. I cannot wait to see what else this brand has in store for the future. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one.